Hi guys, how you all doing? This is Joe here from Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. Welcome to Series 4. And as you probably know, that we are now going to be in Tier 3 from next Wednesday. So then this means the hospitality venues will remain closed. And it will probably be more than likely till next year unless they're operating takeaway service. So it's been a very, very difficult time for everyone. 2020 has just been a non-starter for us all. Coronavirus and all kinds of stuff that has been going on, and all these COVID cases going up. But anyway, moving on from COVID, as you probably know, tomorrow is the last ever day for the 44 Halesowen to Bromsgrove To Halesowen through Northfield. As from Monday, the 30th of November, the route will be reverting back to the 202, which was withdrawn back in March and was replaced by this 44 service just back in June. However, it's been a non-starter for residents who relied on the 202 service, as it did not go anywhere near where the route used to be. But however, the 202 will be back from Monday, and it's one of my favourite routes, and I'll be filming that in the new year, so don't miss that. And keep more up to date on that, as that will be coming up very, very soon. So what we'll be doing now, we'll be doing the 44 from. So what we'll be doing the 44 from Halesowen from Bromsgrove to Halesowen, going via. So we'll be going via Rubery Great Park. So anyway, here's where the 44 goes. So Bromsgrove, Catsill, Lydiat Ash, Rubery Great Park, Frankly Holly Hill, and then Northfield, and then finally into Halesowen. So what we'll be doing the entire 44 route. As you know, this route competes with the 144, and unfortunately I was due to do this in the flesh, but due to restrictions going on and all this COVID rubbish that's been going on as well, I am now having to do it virtually. So enjoy the final video of the 44 from Bromsgrove to Halesowen. So then, we're just now commencing the final journey on the 44 service towards Halesowen from Bromsgrove Town Centre. And as you probably might know, that this is the last ever one, because tomorrow the service will end its final journey. And when the route returns to the 202, it will go on. It will revert going straight and follow half the 145. And the B4091 will just remain with the 144s, as the 144 is the main route that comes down this corridor, and the 144 is a long-lived service. Even the 202 has been. The 44 was like a new service introduced to replace. Well, it was going to compete with first on the. It was going to compete with first on the 144, but however, now since people have relied on the 202 and the 44 has not been the route that they expect, the 202 service will return from next week. So anyway, we're now back to the route. We're now passing Willowbrook Garden Centre, and we're just coming into Catsill. Now, Catsill will remain with the 318, the 144, the 144A, the 147, and even the Bromsgrove Town local services. They will remain. Catsill will remain with those lots. So anyway, we're now going into Catsill on the Meadow Road now. So we're approaching Catsill and going past the Catsill Middle School. And as you know, we're also passing Chadsgrove. So anyway, we're now approaching. So this is Catshill now, and we'll be heading towards. So now on the Gib. So we were on the Gib lane. So anyway, we're now approaching end of Upper Catshill. So anyway, we're now just leaving Catshill now and heading on towards the turn-off point. And anyway, we're now going to turn left. So anyway, up ahead is Braces Lane. And Braces Lane, if you go to the top of Braces Lane, you're joined up onto the old Birmingham Road leading to Rosehill, from where the 202 will be from the 30th of November 2020. This is actually filmed. The reason why we're doing more virtual because of coronavirus, and none of us want to put ourselves at risk during the critical time that we're in at the moment. So anyway, we're now approaching Lydia Ash, so we're on the motorway junction. So there's no direct buses going down that line there, and if you go further down, you're on the 147 service, which is the other Halesowen to Bromsgrove service, except that one covers Romsley. So anyway, we're now on the main Birmingham Road. The old Birmingham Road is on the other side. So as you know, this is now being replaced. So this is also the A38 heading into Rubery, which is one of the main areas where the 144 covers. So this will only now remain with the 144 route. From the 30th of November, it will be going back to its old route. So anyway, we're now approaching Rubery. Now, as you know, this route has omitted a lot of locations. It's omitted Cofton, it's omitted Lickey, and it's even omitted Leach Green Lane. However, the 145 has provided that link. So anyway, we're now approaching. So now on the Callowbrook Lane. And so anyway, we're now going to go over the bridge from what was covered from the 202. So as you know, the 44 heading in this direction is covering what the 202, what the 202 did. So coming down Ruby High Street, you're facing in direction to Bromsgrove, and then in the other direction, you're facing in the direction to where it would go to Halesowen. So anyway, we're now at the bottom, coming to the bottom end of the Leach Green Lane. So anyway, there's the Leach Green Lane, and that is where the 202 will restart from the 30th of November 2020. As you know, we're now on the main road, the Cockhill Line, so we're going to be turning left and into the Rubery Great Park complex. So anyway, here we are approaching the Rubery Great Park, and one of the most best locations of all is the Rubery Morrison's supermarket. A lot of people love going to Rubery Morrison's because it's one of the popular supermarkets served by the services 19, the 42 and the 145. So anyway, this is the Great Park complex. So you've got a Premier Inn, Hollywood Bowl, all kinds of different hospitality venues. All these hospitality venues will not reopen until at least next year now, because as you know, hospitality has been dispersed due to coronavirus. So, but however, these routes, they will reopen again, because as you know, we're in tier 3. So anyway, this is the Parkway not all of this is going to be open from 30th of November. Once again, these areas will be once again isolated, and we should be approaching frankly Holly Hill in very shortly. So we're going to be heading towards frankly. Still, you've got the likes of the 49 coming here, so maybe the 49 will more than likely go there. Sorry if I just move back. Anyway, here we are once again. Sorry, I just hit something. It won't really happen that like this in the normal vlogs, because normal vlogs you stick with it, but however this will repeat with the 145. So anyway, we're now approaching the so anyway, we're now on Arden Road. This is the part from where the 202 would go. The 202 will come down there and then turn left rather than turning right as the 44 did. So anyway, we're now by the Ring and Ride depot in Tay Road, Frankly. Well, at the Frankly depot. And we're going to turn left. Yeah, and as you know, the 202 will also be turning in this direction. So now we're going to head on to Holly Hill Road. So we just come off New Street. So this is the Holly Hill Road. And then we'll be proceeding on to Norfield shortly. So anyway, we're now heading up the Holly Hill Road. And we are heading towards... so anyway, we're now over the Frog Mill now. So we're now at the Frog Mill. And we're going to be turning... so we're going to be turning left now, and then we're going to head in the direction. So anyway, this is one of these house areas. Sorry if I just click that. So this is Frog Mill Road. So we're on the Frog Mill Road, and so anyway, we're now at Frog Mill. So anyway, as you know, the 44 turns right, but from next week when the 202 returns, it will be turning left. Up my favourite. So once again, as you know, the 202 will be turning left next week up my favourite hill, Egg Hill Lane. As you know, I love going up the Egg Hill Lane. It's one of my favourite roads that I've experienced in my life, and the buses go to 50 miles an hour. So anyway, we're now going down Egg Hill Lane. Unfortunately, we can't be going up the 50 mile speed yet until next week. But I'll be vlogging the route from 2021, so don't miss that. So look forward to doing that vlog in 2021. So anyway, we're now approaching so we're now on the Frankly Beaches Road. So we're going down the Beaches Road now, and we shall be arriving into Norfield. So anyway, we're now in Norfield town centre. So we're going to be going through the town centre. So anyway, we're now approach. So anyway, this is Norfield. Now, so we're now in Norfield, on the Bristol Road South, just outside Birmingham, and we're now heading in the direction downwards. The B4121 heading towards the Woodgate Valley. So Woodgate Valley is down this route. So we're at Shenley. So anyway, now we're on Bell Hill over Shenley Green, just outside Birmingham, over the Shenley Fields, and heading towards Barnes Hill over towards the nearby Wheely Castle area, Wheely Castle, and we're now proceeding. Anyway, we're now over Shenley Lane. So anyway, we're now by the Asda Barnes Hill, so we're at Barnes Hill Asda. And we're now coming into California, even though this is not America, this is California. Sorry about the American accent. So anyway, back to the route. So anyway, we're now going through the Woodgate Valley and heading toward on the Stonehouse Lane and proceeding on to where the 202 would go towards Halesowen. However, this now goes the long way to Halesowen now, but it's more directly. But soon the 202 will return to the normal route. It will be back to a normal service from next week. Anyway, we're now on Woodgate Lane. So the previous turn off point went towards where the 202 would go towards Bromsgrove. So now going over the M5, Carter's Lane, and the 202 would also then would have turned left. Anyway, so we're on Kent Road, so we're now going to head down the Mucklows Hill and head into Halesowen Bus Station, which is the terminus of the 44 service in Bromsgrove, 231 from Blackheath, 14 from Dudley, 28, 13, 17 from Merry Hill, except 28 continues on to Stourbridge, the 142 service from Stourbridge, 192 from Kidderminster, and also the terminus of the 147 from Bromsgrove. So we are just now approaching Halesowen Bus Station. We're now approaching Halesowen Bus Station, the terminus. So we're just arriving into Halesowen. So anyway, we're now in Halesowen.